If you're eating the wrong foods at night, you could be silently damaging your body while you sleep. And most people have no idea it's happening. Let me explain something very important. Your body at night is completely different from your body during the day. During the day, you're active. Your metabolism is higher. Your body is burning energy. But at night, your body shifts into repair mode. This is when healing happens. This is when hormones reset. This is when fat burning can actually accelerate if you don't interfere with it. But here's the problem. Most people are eating the worst possible foods right before bed, and they're sabotaging everything. You might think it's just a small snack. What's the big deal? The big deal is this. What you eat at night directly affects your sleep quality, your hormones, your fat storage, and even your risk for serious health issues. And the number one category of foods you need to avoid at night is sugar. Now, I'm not just talking about obvious sugar like desserts. I'm talking about hidden sugars too. Bread, cereal, fruit juices, late night snacks, even healthy granola bars. Here's what happens when you eat sugar at night. Your blood sugar spikes, and that triggers insulin. And insulin is a fat-storing hormone, so instead of burning fat while you sleep, your body switches into fat storage mode. But it gets worse. A few hours later, your blood sugar crashes. And when that happens, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline to bring your sugar back up. What does that do? It wakes you up. This is why so many people wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning and can't fall back asleep. They think it's stress, they think it's anxiety, but in many cases, it's what they ate before bed. Now let's go deeper. And when insulin is elevated at night, it blocks something very important, growth hormone. Growth hormone is one of the most powerful fat-burning and anti-aging hormones in your body. It helps repair tissues, build muscle, and keep you young. But if you're eating sugar or carbs late at night, you shut that down. So instead of repairing your body, you're aging it. And this happens night after night after night. Now let me ask you something. Do you wake up tired? And even after 7 or 8 hours of sleep, do you struggle to lose belly fat? No matter what you try. Do you feel cravings late at night that you can't control? These are all signs that your nighttime eating habits are working against you. And sugar is just the beginning. There's another category of foods that are just as dangerous at night. And most people eat them thinking they're harmless. And talk about refined carbohydrates. Things like white bread, pasta, crackers, chips. These all convert into sugar in your body. So even if you're not eating something sweet, your body treats it the same way. And here's something most people don't realize. Your insulin sensitivity is lower at night. That means your body is worse at handling carbs in the evening compared to the morning. So the exact same food that might not affect you much during the day and can do a lot more damage at night. That means more fat storage, more blood sugar imbalance, and more disruption to your sleep. Now, I want you to really understand this. Your body is designed to burn fat while you sleep, but only if insulin is low. The moment you eat carbs or sugar late at night, you turn that fat burning switch off and you replace it with fat storage. So every night you snack on the wrong foods and you're literally training your body to gain weight. But don't worry, because once you understand what's happening, you can fix it. And in the next part, I'm going to show you the worst nighttime foods you must avoid at all costs and what you should eat instead if you're truly hungry before bed. Now let's go deeper into the specific foods that are quietly damaging your body at night. And because once you see this clearly, it's going to change the way you eat forever. One of the worst offenders before bed is something most people think is completely harmless. Fruit. Now don't get me wrong, fruit can be healthy, but timing matters. When you eat fruit at night, especially high sugar fruits like bananas, mangoes, grapes, or even dates, you're flooding your body with fructose. Fructose doesn't just raise blood sugar, it goes straight to your liver. And at night, when your body isn't active, that fructose is far more likely to be converted into fat, especially around your liver and belly. This is one of the fastest ways to develop fatty liver over time, and most people don't even realize it's happening. Now let's talk about something even more dangerous, late night snacking. I'm talking about those moments when you're sitting on the couch, maybe watching something, and you reach for chips, biscuits, or some kind of packaged snack. These foods are a perfect storm, and they're loaded with refined carbs, unhealthy fats, additives, and they spike your insulin like crazy. But here's the real issue. And when you eat these foods late at night, your body doesn't have time to burn them off. So what does it do? It stores them as every single time. Now imagine doing that every night for weeks, months, years. And that's how weight gain happens slowly, silently, and stubbornly. And it's not just about weight. These foods also trigger inflammation in your body. Inflammation interferes with your hormones, your sleep, your digestion, and even your brain function. So you wake up feeling foggy, low energy, and craving more junk food. It becomes a cycle. Now here's another one that surprises people: protein bars and healthy snacks. A lot of people think they're making a good choice by having a protein bar before bed. But if you read the label, most of these bars are packed with sugar, artificial sweeteners, and hidden carbs. And those artificial sweeteners, they can still trigger insulin. So even though you think you're avoiding sugar, your body is still reacting as if you had it. That means fat burning is still turned off, sleep quality is still affected, and cravings can actually get worse. Now let's talk about something many people rely on at night: milk. A warm glass of milk before bed sounds comforting, right? But milk contains lactose, which is a type of sugar. And for many people, especially adults, lactose can cause bloating, digestive discomfort, and even spikes in insulin. Plus, dairy can increase mucus production in some people, which can interfere with breathing during sleep. So instead of improving your sleep, it can actually make it worse. Now here's a big one: and alcohol. A lot of people think alcohol helps them sleep, and it might make you feel relaxed and even sleepy. But the quality of that sleep is very poor. Alcohol disrupts your REM sleep, the deep restorative phase where your body repairs itself. It also affects your liver, your blood sugar, and your hormones. And guess what? Alcohol often leads to late night snacking, which makes everything even worse. So now you have a combination of sugar, insulin spikes, poor sleep, and fat storage. And all happening while you think you're relaxing. This is why you wake up feeling exhausted. And even if you slept for hours, now I want to shift your mindset for a moment. Instead of asking, what can I eat at night? And start asking, do I actually need to eat at night? Because in many cases, that hunger isn't real hunger. It's a habit, or it's driven by blood sugar imbalances caused by what you ate earlier in the day. But if you truly are hungry, there are better options. Options that won't spike your insulin. Options that support your body instead of damaging it. And in the next part, I'm going to show you exactly what those foods are and how to create a nighttime routine that helps your body burn fat, sleep deeper, and wake up fully energized. Now, let's talk about what you should actually do if you feel hungry at night, because this is where most people go wrong. First, you need to understand this. Real hunger is not sudden, intense, and specific. If you're craving something sweet, something salty, or a very specific food, and that's not true hunger. That's a craving, and cravings are usually driven by blood sugar imbalances or habits. But if you truly are hungry, your body will accept almost any real food. So the goal here is simple. If you need to eat at night, choose foods that do not spike insulin and actually support your body while you sleep. Let's start with the best option: protein. Protein is very stable when it comes to blood sugar. It doesn't cause a big insulin spike like carbs do, and it helps keep you full. Something simple like a boiled egg is one of the best nighttime snacks you can have. It provides high quality protein, important nutrients, and it won't interfere with fat burning. Another great option is a small portion of healthy fats. Foods like a few almonds, walnuts, or even a little bit of avocado can work very well. Why? Because fat has almost no effect on insulin. It keeps you satisfied without triggering fat storage mode. And it can actually help stabilize your blood sugar through the night. Now here's something very important. Combine protein with a little fat, and you have a powerful combination that keeps you full and stable for hours. For example, a boiled egg with a few nuts. Simple, effective, and it works with your body, not against it. Now let's talk about something most people completely ignore. Electrolytes. Sometimes when you feel hungry at night, you're not actually hungry. You're deficient in key minerals like magnesium, potassium, or sodium. And this is especially true if you're doing low carb or intermittent fasting. Your body loses electrolytes more easily, and that can create cravings. So instead of eating, and try this. Take a glass of water and add a pinch of sea salt. Drink it slowly. In many cases, that hunger disappears within minutes. Now let's focus on magnesium. Magnesium is one of the most important minerals for sleep, and it helps relax your muscles, calm your nervous system, and improve sleep quality. And here's the interesting part. Magnesium deficiency can actually cause cravings for sugar and carbs. And so if you're constantly wanting something sweet at night, your body might be asking for magnesium, not sugar. Foods like leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, and even a small amount of dark chocolate can help. Or you can take magnesium before bed to support deeper sleep. Now let's talk about timing. One of the most powerful things you can do for your health is to stop eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. This gives your body time to lower insulin and switch into fat burning mode. And it also allows your digestive system to rest, because if you're eating right before bed and your body has to focus on digestion instead of repair, and that reduces the quality of your sleep. Think about it like this. Your body can either digest food or repair itself. It cannot do both efficiently at the same time. So when you stop eating earlier and you unlock a completely different level of healing during sleep, now here's something even more powerful. When insulin is low at night, your body increases fat burning. It also increases growth hormone. That means better recovery, better metabolism, and even better skin and anti-aging effects. So by simply changing what you eat and when you eat, you can completely transform your health. And it doesn't require anything complicated, just small, consistent changes. Now in the next part, we're going to go even deeper. I'm going to show you the hidden habits that are silently ruining your sleep and causing weight gain, even if you think you're doing everything right. Because sometimes it's not just about food, it's about the patterns you repeat every single night. Now let's expose the hidden nighttime habits that are quietly destroying your sleep, slowing your metabolism, and keeping you stuck. Even if you've already started improving your diet. Because here's the truth. You can eat the right foods, but if your habits at night are wrong, you're still going to struggle. Let's start with one of the biggest problems, late night screen exposure. If you're on your phone, scrolling, watching videos, or sitting in front of a bright screen right before bed, you are sending a powerful signal to your brain. That signal says, stay awake. And the blue light from screens suppresses melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that controls your sleep cycle. When melatonin is low, you don't just fall asleep slower, and your sleep quality drops dramatically. And here's where it connects to your health. Poor sleep increases cortisol and the stress hormone. High cortisol raises blood sugar, which leads to more insulin, and now you're back in fat storage mode. So even if you ate perfectly, so you see how this all connects. Now let's talk about another silent disruptor, eating too late. Even if you're eating healthy foods, and if you're eating them right before bed, you're still interfering with your body's natural rhythm. Your digestive system slows down at night. So when you eat late, food sits longer in your stomach. That can cause acid reflux, bloating, and discomfort. But more importantly, it keeps insulin elevated. And as you already know, Elevated insulin blocks fat burning. Now, here's a habit that most people don't even think about: irregular sleep timing. Going to bed at different times every night confuses your internal clock. Your body thrives on consistency. And when your sleep schedule is unpredictable, your hormones become unpredictable too. That means poor sleep, more cravings, and slower metabolism. So even if your diet is perfect and your results will be inconsistent, now let's talk about stress. A lot of people carry stress into the night, and they're thinking about work, problems, finances, and constantly running scenarios in their head. And this keeps the body in a fight or flight state. And in that state, your body prioritizes survival, not repair. Cortisol stays high, blood sugar stays elevated, and fat burning stays off. This is why some people say, I'm doing everything right, but I'm not losing weight. They're ignoring stress. Now here's something very interesting. Stress can also trigger late night cravings, not because your body needs food, but because it's looking for relief. Sugar and junk food temporarily lower stress by increasing dopamine, but that relief is short-lived, and it comes at a cost. You spike insulin, you disrupt sleep, and you create a cycle that repeats the next night. Now let's talk about caffeine. Many people consume caffeine in the evening without realizing the impact. Tea, coffee, energy drinks, even some healthy beverages contain caffeine. And caffeine can stay in your system for hours. So even if you fall asleep, your sleep is lighter, less restorative, and more easily disrupted. And again, poor sleep leads to hormonal imbalance, cravings, and fat storage. Everything is connected. Now here's a powerful shift you can make. Create a simple nighttime routine. Nothing complicated, just consistent. Turn off screens at least 1 hour before bed. Dim the lights. Allow your body to naturally increase melatonin. Keep your last meal light and finish it early. Give your body time to relax, time to reset, time to prepare for deep healing sleep. Because when you fix your nights, you fix your days. You wake up with more energy, more clarity, better control over your cravings, and a metabolism that actually works for you. Now in the final part, I'm going to bring everything together, and I'll give you a simple, powerful plan you can follow starting tonight. And so you can stop damaging your body while you sleep and start turning your nights into a tool for fat burning, healing, and long-term health. Now let's bring everything together into a simple, powerful plan you can start using tonight. Because knowledge without action doesn't change anything. So here's what you need to do. First, set a hard cutoff time for eating. Stop eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. This one habit alone can completely transform your sleep, your metabolism, and your fat burning ability. It allows insulin to drop. It allows your body to switch into repair mode, and it unlocks fat burning while you sleep. Now, step 2, eliminate nighttime sugar and refined carbs completely. No desserts, no bread, no late night snacks that spike your blood sugar. So remember, even healthy carbs can work against you at night. If you remove these, you remove one of the biggest barriers to weight loss and deep sleep. Step 3, if you truly feel hungry, keep it simple. Go for protein and healthy fats. A boiled egg, a handful of nuts, something that stabilizes your body and not spikes it. But always ask yourself first, is this real hunger or just a habit? Because breaking that habit is where real transformation begins. Now, step 4, support your body with the right nutrients. Make sure you're getting enough magnesium, potassium, and sodium. These minerals play a huge role in sleep quality and reducing cravings. Sometimes fixing a deficiency is all it takes to eliminate late night hunger. Now, step 5, control your environment. Turn off screens 1 hour before bed. Dim the lights. Let your brain know it's time to shut down. This helps increase melatonin naturally, which improves the depth and quality of your sleep. And better sleep means better hormones. Better hormones mean better fat burning. It's all connected. Now, step 6 Manage stress before bed. Don't carry the weight of the day into your sleep. Take a few minutes to breathe deeply. Relax your mind. Slow things down, because when your body feels safe, it can finally shift into repair mode, and that's where real healing happens. Now, here's the key idea I want you to remember. Your body is not broken. It's responding exactly the way it's designed to respond. If you give it the wrong inputs at night, it will store fat, disrupt sleep, and create cravings. But if you give it the right conditions, it will burn fat, repair itself, and restore your energy every single night. You have that opportunity. Think about that. While you sleep, your body can either be working against you or working for you. And the difference comes down to a few simple choices. What you eat and when you eat, and how you prepare your body for rest. Now imagine this. You go to bed without a heavy stomach, your insulin is low, your body is calm, and your mind is relaxed. And you fall into deep, uninterrupted sleep. Your body starts repairing tissues, balancing hormones, burning stored fat. So you wake up feeling lighter, clearer, more energized. That's not complicated. That's how your body is supposed to work. But it only happens when you stop interfering with it. So tonight, make a decision, cut out the foods that are harming you, break the habits that are holding you back, and give your body the chance to do what it was designed to do. Because the truth is simple. It's not just about what you eat during the day. It's what you eat at night that can either destroy your progress or completely transform your health.